Welcome into another week of Inside the Game with Notre Dame legend Chris Zorich. Chris, thank you so much for being here.
Excited to be here.
All right, so Notre Dame has had some time to breathe right now after that bye week. Now they're going to play in their home opener against Texas A&M. You got to see this team in practice this past week. What did you see from them?
Yes, and I think the really interesting part now is that they did go back to those fundamentals, right? So we're talking about blocking, tackling. These are things that you may not think that football players forget, but taking that right step, taking the right step, being able to make the form tackle. These are things that they didn't do against Miami that they have to do against Texas A&M. And
we mentioned that loss against Miami. How important is it to have that bye week, especially after that loss?
Folks don't want to have that bye week so early in the week because they think, why do they need it? Why do they need it? But guess what? You need it after you have a loss, right? So that's the most important thing. And that's, I think, what's actually going to be lucky for Notre Dame this year is that they had that loss first game. Now you have a bye, you can kind of rectify all the things that went wrong, and so now we have a chance to play another good team, but they also have a chance to prove themselves.
Exactly, and at times we saw that Notre Dame offense kind of struggle against Miami. What do they need to do tonight to put up points on the board?
Run, that number 4 guy,
I forgot
who that was. Believe me, as we all saw, they really had no running attack. The coaches saw that on film, realized that, hey, they were in a panic. They wanted to come up with a different game plan. Didn't work. We are going to see run constantly. Guaranteed.
And on the other side of the ball, Notre Dame's defense had some issues getting to the quarterback against Miami and slowing the Hurricanes' offense down. What do they have to do to fix in tonight's game?
Again, going back to the fundamentals, learn how to have a pass rush. Learn how to, if you're going to bull rush, get around the guy. That's what they weren't doing. They were just standing there in front of them, and a sack isn't going to happen if you just sit there in front of them. So, again, make that move, get to the quarterback. You're going to see more sacks, and I guarantee the defense is going to be more aggressive with more blitzes.
Well, we sure hope so. And now, finally, you got that score prediction. We got that coming up right here. You got Notre Dame winning this game 28-14. Why?
Yes. They do have to have some points, obviously, right? But I think this is a chance for the defense to prove themselves because we have to realize Texas A&M really hasn't played anybody yet. But the score is going to determine what's going to happen.
All right, thank you so much, Chris. It's such an honor to always have you here on the show.